like if this guy gets his own video game where he gets to have all these cut toothpaste off him, and I don't get anything like that.
Well, what'd he say, Mickey?
I can't understand him.
I swear, I can never understand what he says.
No.
Me neither.
So yeah, welcome back to Mickey Mania. In this part, we're pretty much tackling the very last 2 levels in the game. Yes, 2 out of 6.
Dang.
Because here's the thing, because even though this is kind of an anthology of Mickey's history and animation, it only goes up to a certain point because, remember, there are only so many shorts made around this time. The last short that was made at this time, and it's also the last level of the game, is based on The Prince and the Pauper, which is also another one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that one. I was actually watching it with my niece the other night.
Also, kind of a funny coincidence that the level before that is Mickey and the Beanstalk, which, if I heard correctly, was the very last Mickey short where Walt Disney himself voiced the mouse.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, really?
yeah, was it?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
His voice had deepened a lot by then because he was a chain smoker.
Because of his smoking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was still a fun short. I like Willy.
Just imagine if he was still voicing Mickey even after the fact. Like, how deep would he go?
Oh, boy.
Dear.
Speaking of going deep.
Just by like super late, it'd be super sad if like by like the very end of his life you just hear Mickey's and it's like a voice box. Hello, Donald.
Yeah.
I don't think they go that far, but yeah.
Like if you
Wow,
were
Mickey,
to, if you were
you're
to
so
find
worse off than me.
if you were to go find one of the first episodes of the Mouseketeers when it was still airing, he was voicing Mickey back then. Like his voice sounded pretty low, and that was the highest he could go at the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do not. This is a weird thing of like, I don't mean it all as a problem to him, but Wayne Allwyn has been one of my favorite iterations of Mickey Mouse for sure.
Same here.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
that was the voice I grew up with.
Right.
Same.
And I'm going to miss that voice dearly. I love the voice that they have for Mickey shorts.
Oh yeah, Brent Irwin is. Oh, the Mickey shorts. Okay, I thought you were talking about like current Mickey and like.
No,
because
I was gonna say, being real about that for a second. I'm still kind of having to warm up to Brett Iwan. I felt like if he's done a better job than he was in Kingdom Hearts 2, then I'm hoping so.
Well, first off, Kingdom Hearts 2 was still Wayne.
That was Del Wayne?
That was
sorry.
his last performance.
So sorry, I was thinking of Birth by Sleep. My bad.
Also, hello, Mama Spider.
Hi.
Yeah.
Time
I
to go.
I was about to say, just to give you a reminder, Logan.
And away we go!
Oh.
Oh, boy. But just to give you a reminder, Logan, Brent was also the guy that voiced Mickey in both Epic Mickey games and probably his best work so far, the Castle of Illusion remake.
He did a damn good job on that.
He did great in that. I think maybe Birth by Sleep was when he was first starting off, and it took me a little bit
I think that was like his
that.
very first official role as Mickey.
Which is funny, considering Wayne Allwyn's last performance was also in a Kingdom Hearts game.
But seeing how well, if it was from the Castle of Illusion remake, then yeah, I think I have come to like Brett Iwan's voice a lot.
It's just sad. It's just sad for me to think about because by the way, this is what you're about to see here is how you're supposed to unlock the other bonus level in the game, the band concert bonus level. You have to flip the switch, but unlike here, where I'm actually just going forward, you actually have to backtrack.
Yeah.
Really?
You'll see what I mean later on, because I do show off the bonus level. I think why not? I mean, I pretty much spent the entirety of the original commentary just forgetting all the secret stuff, and here I actually show off all the secret stuff.
William Spin. So, James, what is the purpose of the checkpoints if, when you die, you just come right back to where you were?
It really depends on the level, because there are some cases where they will take you back to the previous checkpoint, like in, say, automated sections, but then there's other sections where, like, it's pretty free form as far as I'm concerned, so they just respawn you back to where you died.
Okay.
Say if we died on that hunk of cheese, we would respawn back on that hunk of cheese.
It kind of reminds me of a slightly more strict. It kind of reminds me of slightly more strict way of how a Bugs Bunny and Double Trouble handled their live system.
Basically. Oh, and by the way, this is something I will not be showing off because I'm playing the Sega Genesis version. In a later version of Mickey Mania, there was also a chase sequence that also involved Willy the Giant.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But that was that was a later release of Mickey Mania, so I won't be showing that off.
Yeah,
For that matter,
I was wondering if we were gonna see Willy.
Unfortunately, not in this case.
Not in this version.
That's
not in this
surprising.
version. And for that matter, I'm also skipping the bonus boss fight near the end of the game, where you pretty much call upon the power of the other Mickeys to take down Pete. That's only in the Sega CD and the PS1 version of the game.
Oh, that sounds like a cool idea.
And trust me, it's not as cool as it sounds.
It's very. You could sort of tell it was sort of made at the last minute.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, let's solve the bonus level.
Yep, let's go check out that bonus level. So here's what you're supposed to do. First, you gotta flick the switch. That's pretty normal. Now you gotta backtrack and hitch a ride on these little butterflies.
Backtrack.
Butterflies.
Oh, glorious
I say
butterfly.
butterflies.
I know.
Easy.
Boop. Oop.
Oh, I
At least you
see.
gain-
I see. Okay.
This is the damage
And
boost.
here
and
you
that's
find a
it.
question mark and an extra life. Jump on the question mark, and you get transported to the secret bonus level.
Wild!
A wild bonus level has appeared.
New challenger approaching.
The band concert.
Which is one of my favorite songs.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
one
the
of-
band concert. That
It's
was
one of my favorite stages, probably because I love the William Tell Overture so much.
That being
Oh,
said,
let's
though, this
escalate
bonus
quickly.
level is tough.
Yeah, it's a very tricky platforming section.
And if you die on this section, you get booted right back to, well, the previous stage.
Sorry, what were we about to say
And
there,
as
Gui?
far as, and I don't know if this is the case because I've never been bold to really try it myself. I think this is only a one-timer that you don't have a chance of getting back here.
Right, that's what I said.
Oh, God.
You lose.
Oh, jeez. Are you on a
Just-
time limit, or can you just take your time with this?
You can take your time.
Okay.
Nowhere,
sorry, Gui,
nowhere in Mickey Mania are you stricken with a time limit.
All right, sorry, Gui, you were
Yeah.
saying something earlier about this?
So I was gonna give one more bit of trivia that the band concert was the first color, or actually wait, no. What was it?
Was
I was gonna say
Well, there he
it was
is.
the
Speaking of which-
first
There
color
he is.
animation, but that's not right.
Bonus sun up.
Son of!
Bonus.
bonus!
You got an extra continue, and yeah, there's actually a ride at Disneyland now themed after this, but Celia doesn't want to go on it.
Aww.
Which one?
And now
The
for the
swings.
final level.
I didn't hear you. What?
It's the swings.
Oh,
I love the swings.
I get motion sickness extreme easily.
Oh,
A mirror! What are there, sailor?
smack!
Ooh, nice outfit. Where'd you get it from? Costco. All right, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final level of the game, Prince and the Pauper, and it has a great song. This is just version. It is bullshit hard at times.
It
Is
is.
it?
It really is.
Really?
For one reason and
Oh,
for
boy.
one reason only. These guys.
Oh,
The
The
weasels.
Oh, weasels! Oh my god!
You can only kill the weasels with your marbles, and you have a limited supply of them.
Oh dear.
So if you mess up, you will be screwed. If you miss too many shots.
You pretty much have to play a quick old game of weasel hopscotch, or pop your head on the weasel or whatever, just to avoid them.
Oh,
And they can spawn up.
Oh, popping day.
And they can literally
stop
they can literally spawn up to about 3 or 4 of them on screen at once.
Yeah.
oh no.
Time for Weasel Stomping Day hype.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Weasel hopping day.
You ever seen?
I was
you ever heard
thinking
that song?
Pop Goes the Weasel.
I know of it, and I know it comes from was it Simpsons or
Weird Al.
okay, Weird Al, my bad.
Seems
It's a
like
great
something weird
song.
I would sing.
Okay, I could have sworn that the Simpsons did a similar gag of that where it's like, oh, whacking day, oh, whacking day.
Maybe. If so, I'm gonna show you the Weird Al song because it's great. Anyway, I see a
Okay,
switch
well-
over there.
If it is Weird Al,
Let me up with that.
if it is Weird Al, I might have heard of it because me and my brother love
Whoa.
Weird Al.
Yeah.
Now
Uh,
this is. Go ahead, James.
I should have.
Oh,
Well,
a knife to the back.
actually, what I'm about to bring up is going to be a little long-winded. So go ahead with your point, Logan.
That this is actually kind of interesting because I don't think this is a short. This was like a whole movie, wasn't it?
Not
It
a whole
was-
movie. It was a full feature length, but it's kind of like, you know how there's some movies they'll show like a short before the actual movie. This was pretty much the short that they aired before Rescuers Down Under.
It's pretty much the same case as that one Frozen short.
okay.
It's pretty much the same case as that one Frozen short that everyone hates.
Oh, the Olaf one where it's like
Or
20 minutes.
actually-
And you're like, that's
Yeah.
not a short.
Actually, as a bear comparison, they get a horse short.
Well, Get Horseman was also fun.
I would argue that Prince of the Pauper though is longer than Get a
Yes,
Horse.
I
Get a
think
Horse
so.
is only like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Prince of the Pauper literally was like a half hour.
Yeah.
It was a half hour,
was.
yeah.
And yeah, okay. So it wasn't technically a full feature-length film because 40 minutes is considered feature-length. But
Yeah, that's fair.
if it's just 30 minutes, it's still considered as short.
No.
A little longer if he
fair.
fell down the stairs.
That would have been fun, hilarious. But,
Yeah.
I should actually go ahead and bring up 2 things real quick. Oh yeah, actually 3 things. First of all,
Oh.
those faces will
That was
pretty much
that was crazy.
catch you off guard. But
I'll
thankfully,
be right
those are the only
back.
times you see them.
Okay.
Secondly, there is one neat little trick if you want to save up on marbles. You can actually kill off the weasels if they're down to their last hit,
Okay.
like literally by jumping on them. Otherwise,
But-
they're completely indestructible.
Gotcha.
So anyway, since we've already freed the pauper, now we gotta go save the prince.
So I've
Who's
nev-
out down in the dungeon.
So I can say I've
Yep.
never beaten this game because of all of these difficulty spikes.
Mm-hmm. And trust me on this, I still have problems beating Mickey Mania. At least beat the Prince of the Pauper level without using
Level.
states. Without using save states.
Oh, geez, fire.
Hellfire!
Dog
Hellfire.
fire.
Fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been funny if that was already a thing by the time Mickey Mania came out?
No,
Yeah.
but that is a thing
Yeah.
in Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts will do everything at some point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I guess I should go ahead and bring this up since we're already near the end of the game. Would you believe that Mickey Mania almost got a sequel?
Really?
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was actually they actually got the green light to make a Mickey Mania sequel, and if you look on the Game Hut website, he does show off one half of what was supposed to be the Wild West level. Not sure
Nice.
what the short.
Oh, you're talking about the canceled sequel.
Right. Unfortunately,
Hurry,
it got
hurry,
canceled
hurry.
because right around that same time, they were also given
The Toy Story movie.
Basically, yes. They were hired to
yeah.
make the Toy Story game adaptation, and
Gotcha.
well, they scrapped Mickey Mania in favor of it.
Ah, okay.
For better or for worse, I think.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would have preferred if they did the Mickey Mania sequel, but at the same time, I understand that, well, they want to advertise something that literally
Wait a
came out at the
minute.
time.
You said we couldn't bounce off them.
He actually missed that. He was explaining that if let's say if their health is at 3 hit points, nothing. 2 hit points, nothing. The second they're down to 1 health point, then a bounce will kill them.
Okay, so it's like certain enemies that you can bounce off in that regard.
Right.
Whoa, how do we
It's
control
still
this
so
thing?
weird to me, though, because the weasels, as far as I'm concerned, are the only enemies in the game that run under that stipulation of you can't
Well, no,
kill
there was
them
also
with just a simple jump.
I'm pretty sure that those bugs from the previous level had that.
Well, okay,
stipulation,
I should rephrase myself. Enemies that you can kill. And normally you can't. I mean, if you can't kill on them with a jump, that usually means they're indestructible. But the weasels, no. You can kill them with the
Okay.
marbles, but otherwise, yeah. If you don't have any marbles, you're pretty much SOL.
I'm assuming we can't control that platform. It's just wild and
Nope, it's
crazy,
automated.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's completely automated. I still find it kind of hilarious though that between the two grunts, I still think that it's funny how the derpy weasels are the ones that are harder are the harder variants because well these guys are pretty much they're pretty cocky little shits. They pose for a bit and then they throw their knives in pretty slow fashion. Whereas you got the pretty much got the dunderheads with their crossbows that they shoot pretty freaking quick.
Yeah.
Assuming they catch you, of course.
So
Also,
Okay,
one thing I
move.
love.
you can't kill what was never truly thinking.
Oops.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah. Again, they're too stupid to know to
okay.
die. It's like,
Well, what
oh,
I was about to say real quick, just going back to the ones tossing the knives, I love how right before they toss it, they kind of give it like a little bug-eyed look.
Actually, I just
Yeah.
realized. Well, I have something to follow up with what we said. Like,
jeez, oh, jeez.
they're too stupid to die until they have an epiphany. Anyway, they're too stupid to die until they have an epiphany, which is literally a boop on the head.
Yeah.
It's either a slug I ate.
No, or no, a boot to the head.
and then they suddenly and then
I
they,
leave my entire vast boot to the head.
and then they suddenly go Eureka! Hey, look at the skeleton.
Oh wow, this guy's been waiting to get into Disneyland.
Been
Yeah.
a lot. What the? How?
What the? What
Oh,
is
rock.
happening?
There's a switch. So
Oh.
you gotta press down with the rock.
And that
Yeah.
man's
Okay.
been waiting.
Oh,
That man's been waiting.
okay.
That man's been waiting in line for Space Mountain to reopen for a long time.
Aw.
Actually, I was more so thinking like he's been waiting to go back to the colored caves for a long time, not knowing that they replaced it with a Big Thunder Mountain.
That's they were, and we found the prince.
Yay!
But yeah, a lot of people. I also know that some fans like to dub this as Epic Mickey Zero only because the Epic Mickey games. If you want a game that it pays tribute to some of the older Mickey shorts, and Epic Mickey does a pretty good job of that.
Keep yawning.
Yeah,
Now for the final trek up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
no, I
Floor
and no, I
Oh
don't.
yeah, this is
Fire.
fun.
And no, I don't know what you're talking about. This is totally not the exact same design as the Mad Doctor
one.
tower, but in reverse. No, not at all. Totally.
I think at this
Right.
point, no one. I think people are more concerned about staying alive than pointing out
fair.
similarities.
It's like, yeah, you know, the real estate of this place looks.
This is a bad scene for me.
So what does this look? So what do you guys think of this game so far? Like, not as much as Mickey Mouse, like the game itself. How do you think it looks?
I like it. I just wish its difficulty was more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny too, because this game also has a difficulty selection. There isn't that much of a difference
Oh,
between
God.
normal and easy mode.
Oh no!
Oh, at least
yeah,
you'll
by
have
this
one
one-
health point.
Oh yeah, by this point the weasels are pretty much down to one hit, so just go
Thank
nuts.
goodness.
Oh,
Because
thank
otherwise this
goodness,
would have been
indeed.
This is
impossible.
still.
Yeah.
This is making me think of the end of DuckTales.
Oh yeah, and Mount Vesuvius.
Which we will get back to that. We were recording that.
Yeah.
We
Well-
were, but
well,
then
technically-
that shit happened.
So we will
Yeah,
get back to that.
It's no one's fault. Could have done better.
You know, it's still funny to me. Like,
fingers.
I still remember way back during our earlier playthrough, Becca got on such a laughing fit because one of those fuckers literally sniped me in the head. Ow!
Talk about fire, you get knifed in the face.
Scream your lungs out, why don't you?
Right
Oh.
in the face. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting it.
Speak of the devil. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew something happened that got her in a fit. I was just trying to remember what it was.
And you just imagine Mickey going, oh, stop with all the weapons!
I know, right?
Well,
Jeez,
give
these
him-
guys are too good at their job.
Yeah, I was about to say, give him credit that Pete hired competent thugs.
Yeah, oh jeez.
A whole lot of
Competent
thugs.
or literally thick-headed.
Yeah.
Or
You have to
both.
In
push-
this case,
I never asked, do you have to push any buttons to catch on to a swinging rope, or is it automatic?
It's automatic.
Oh, thank goodness.
And actually, speaking of swinging, something with the Sega CD version, even though it has like a bunch of new clips by Wayne Online, one of them that happens literally every time you get on one of those swinging ones, it would be a clip of Wayne going, ah!
Oh, that's adorable. Time
Uh-oh,
to
Mickey
face-
must face the biggest Pete of all in the final showdown.
Pick your
It's definitely
fat!
the fattest
Pete of
Pete.
all until Kingdom Hearts.
You say that, Logan. That's exactly it. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
How do we beat him? Oh gosh, he's fat.
Yeah, he's pretty fat.
He's
Oh,
fat.
I see what we do.
Yeah, that's the joke I made earlier.
Ah! Ha,
I
ha.
see what has to happen
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Like I said,
Oh, you missed.
if this were the Sega CD or PS1 version, we'd actually have to do a different battle with him, where we call upon the power of the other Mickeys in order to deal with them. But here, no.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
How many
Heidi.
more times do you have to hurt his butt?
3.
Well,
Or
well,
two, I
not
guess.
3. This technically has like 2 different phases.
Oh, nice.
Is Pete still voiced by Walt Disney or someone else?
Walt Disney. No, I think that'd be amusing though. Pete, I
don't think
is
Disney-
voiced by. I was about to say in this particular game, I think he's voiced by the same person that voiced him in Prince and the Pauper.
No,
Or they
no,
just got another stunt guy or whatever. I don't know.
no, guys, I got it. I got it. Mickey was voiced by Walt Disney until Walt Disney's voice got too bad from Smokey, and then he voiced Pete. And he became Dark Mickey.
You know what they say? Never do drugs, kids.
But,
I can do what I always wanted to do.
thanks.
I can do what I always wanted to do. Butt aerobics.
Ow, ow. Oh, we did
Oh
it.
boy.
I thought you said 3 times. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Now it's time for the final phase, where now you literally gotta start hitting him with a wrecking ball.
Okay, we need his knife.
And you have to hit the switch with the marbles. You can't just run into them.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, nice. He just smacked him in the face with a wrecking ball.
Yes. And that's how we're gonna
sucks.
take him out.
Dude, watch his face when you
Insert
do
bad
that.
Miley Cyrus song here.
He just.
I just sang it, yeah.
How
I
can
love
I
how
like
all of us
a
ladies were thinking of that.
Jeez.
Actually,
The sad
it's-
thing is that I remember a time when Mickey and the friends used to do karaoke, like they would sing songs by Queen and stuff on Radio
Yeah,
Disney.
I remember the dark days that were Radio Disney.
And now I'm just imagining Mickey going, I kind of like a wrecking ball.
Never gonna give you up. Never
No. Never Gonna Give You Up is Donald's song, and we all know what Goofy's song is.
I can see that.
And Goofy will be, I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh God, no!
Well done, Mickey.
No, I was thinking, wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
When defeated, and Mickey can start his next anime cartoon. Watch for it coming soon. Did you find the Mad Doctor and band concert Mickeys? We did.
Oh yeah, by the way, this game was
Yes.
being developed around the same time Runaway Brain was being was put into
Oh.
production.
Yeah, that's
Really?
right.
Oh yeah, I love Runaway Brain.
Oh yeah, Runaway Brain was great. Anyway, I just want to say real quick. First off, me being quiet means folks are going to bed, but I'll mute it. But what's funny is that they kind of, when they were telling me that they were going to bed, they overheard me as Mickey singing Bohemian Rhapsody, and they were just having a fit.
Aw.
That's great.
So James, what do you
That's
think? So
great.
James, you playing this game? How do you think it holds up?
I still think this is a relatively stellar Mickey Mouse game. Like even with all its problems, it's one I can easily come back to every once in a while, just because it's very charming with all the stellar sprite work and the overall gameplay physics. It's just the Prince of the Popper level really needs some retooling.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I love it, though I still think Castle of Illusion and Magical Quest kind of top it in some regard.
And to an extent, World of Illusion.
That too. That was definitely its own can of worms. But, yeah, what do you guys think?
Well, I already gave up my thoughts.
I thought it was pretty good.
It looks fun enough, but probably not the kind of game I would have wanted to play. Like, I prefer
Sure.
watching
Agreed.
Mickey Shorts rather than playing Mickey Shorts, you know?
I agree
That's
with
fair.
I agree with Glee.
Yeah, you don't think Mickey is a character that needs to be in games?
I don't know.
Well, no, but
It's just, it doesn't, like, he seems to lend himself well to it. Like, the people that made this game seem to know what they were doing, but otherwise, he does better in animation, like, in like, shorts and TV and that kind of thing.
I get you.
I still think he held his weight up with like some of the other stuff outside of this, like again Castle of Illusion, especially the remake, and of course the Magical Quest series, which I still think are some of the most solid stuff that Capcom's ever made, let alone something that's tied to Mickey Mouse. And with that said, we're done. That was it for Mickey Mania.
But first, we need the proper credits.
Nice and short.
Yep, nice and short. Anyway, now for the actual credits, where Mickey reads the script.
Oh, John.
Yeah, John Burton again. He's the one that hosts the Game Hut YouTube channel, which again I would totally recommend giving a look at just to see all of the neat little graphical or technical prowess he did with games like this, or Sonic R, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. The list goes on.
Yeah.
And the fact that he literally did get the original artist behind like the original Traveler's Tale logo, you know, the one with a fox-looking character. He actually got him back to pretty much redesign the
Game Hut logo?
yeah, basically.
Nice.
It's honestly kind of bizarre in a way to look back on it, but it's also very
Paul,
Sorry I'm late, but Raoul Barnett.
I love this one.
Oh,
Credit text typed and
okay.
checked by.
I think one that was funny was witnessing the Big Bang. John, I remember Phillips. I think.
Oh, that must be him being old. Like, I remember when. It's like that's fun too.
yeah.
It's like
That
looks
must
like
have
the
been
staff had a fun
That must have
time.
been a regular phrase.
Yeah.
Creative keepers.
Jisoo Shakespeare. Wow.
Yeah, they
And
had
Terry
their
Hughes.
fun.
Shakespeare's.
All the animators.
Harry Shakespeare. Oh, jeez. But
Wow.
yeah, I think this is a fun little journey. And gosh, okay, we have to get around the one little negative thing is that turns out Mickey's gonna turn 100, and by current U.S. American copyright
Tails.
laws.
And Tails.
And Sonic.
And Sonic.
According to current U.S. copyright laws, once Mickey turns 100, he becomes public domain. Now, Disney, very conveniently and out of completely nowhere, no one saw it coming, Disney's trying to lobby the government and have that copyright law changed. Because Mickey's kind of their thing.
Oh, by the way, I love this. If you enjoy this game, buy it twice.
Buy it
But
twice.
I don't
Buy
know.
for 2 different consoles.
I don't know if Disney's gonna actually accomplish that or not. And honestly, I honestly am not sure what is going to happen in 10 years when Mickey becomes, by law, public domain if they don't change anything.
If we live to see that day.
It's 10 years, dude.
It's only 10 years.
I mean, truth be told, if it ever does come to that, I kind of do hope they succeed, because I can't see Mickey Mouse being put in a public domain and everyone just doing whatever the fuck they want with him. I mean, it's already bad enough we already see all these parodies, like, from South Park or whatever.
You know what? People have had their way with him for a while, you know, even without Disney's permission, like, you know, like what South Park was doing with its parodies.
Right.
Again, that's just parody.
Those are just parodies. Like, once he comes in the main, once he becomes public domain, people can just do whatever the fuck they want with him and consider that, like, a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would be very interested in seeing Mickey go into the public domain, because he is that old, and, you know, to be frank, Disney has just not been doing much with him at all, except for the shorts.
Except for shorts,
yeah. And obviously all the marketing. And to be fair, who else do you think of? What other company do you think of whenever you see that familiar silhouette with the ears?
And maybe, you know, with all the money they have, they could probably buy him back if he does go into public domain legally. Who knows?
I think that may be what they have to do. That could be something they have to do, where maybe in 10 years they have to start paying money to maintain full ownership of Mickey. I'm just saying, I feel like that's okay. We can talk about this more later, but yeah, I enjoyed this game and they did a great job with it.
I almost forgot we were recording.
Oops.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Sealy. You're pretty much on with the club. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all enjoyed our little redo of Mickey Mania. I mean, it kind of came out of nowhere in a sense, or I don't know. It's just something I kind of felt like doing because, I realized this was going to be Mickey's 90th birthday, so I figured I'd record it for that occasion, even though by the time this comes out, it's pretty much going to be past that. So, terribly sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, and hope you all enjoyed. I'm JamesmanXtreme.
I'm Earthquake.
I'm Lucky Jack 20.
I'm Halloween Princess Lita.
I'm Jordan the Cat 11.
And remember, Oswald's birthday technically came first, so he's 91.
Oh, that's right.
I just realized, technically Oswald will be put in the public domain before Mickey will, so that'll be interesting. So, that's it. Till next time, everybody!
See you next year!
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year!
See you all in 10 years.
Mazel tov.